Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mio's Delightful Kitchen. I couldn't wait to get back to you guys. I know I've missed a couple weeks without posting anything. I've been really busy. I'm so sorry, but I wanted to make something easy, satisfying, and something that I've been craving for the past couple weeks. I've bing craving some pastry. I said, you know what? Why not do it and bring you guys along with me while I make it. Now, it's not gonna be some pate cordé. We've done the pate cordé before, but right now we're gonna make some pate feuilleté. Now, I know some of you would rather enjoy making the dough, making all of that, but I didn't have time for that, and I wanted it easy and simple. And therefore, I said, why not make it and bring you guys with me? So we're gonna make some pate feuilleté. Nous allons faire un petit pate feuilleté, very easy. Le mal dans store pan yo m'kon acheté pate feuilleté qui fait avec cheese et goyave. I love it. It's delicious. Why not make it also? I like mine with ground beef as well. So I'm going to make a little bit of ground beef and some with guava and cheese. It's going to be delicious. We're going to go through the process and hopefully you guys can see how I make it. And if you want an easy recipe, you don't have to go through making the dough. You can follow that recipe as well and share with me how you make it if you use something different. What we're going to use this puff pastry sheet. This is easy, you guys. All the work that you do making the dough, you can achieve the same thing with this, and it's gonna be as flaky and as delicious. Now, I have a little bit of flour, so I can roll out the dough, you know, to loosen it up a little bit. I have my ground beef, of course. I don't want it all cheese and gravy, so I want some with ground beef. So I have a little bit of ground beef that I already pre-cooked. You can make your ground beef any way you want, whatever you want in it. You can cook it up. This is regular ground beef cooked with épices and seasoning that we use. This is the butter that I made. I don't know if you guys remember the last recipe I made. We're gonna melt the butter pour nous mettre sous tête pâté. Et puis nous avons fromage avec goyave. Fromage avec goyave. This is the fromage that I'm gonna use. It's the queso blanco. You guys can use whatever white cheese you want, but we're gonna chop this up, and this is what we're gonna make our guava and pastry pate. This is the guava I use. I want it to be as authentic as it is. You know, Jean pan yo fait là parce que moi me acheter dans store pan yo, so I went with their cheese. I went to the store and asked for the cheese that they use, so I've been recommended this one. So we're gonna use it and see how it is. We're gonna get back to the video in a minute. Welcome back, you guys. Okay, as you can see, I prepped everything. I melted the butter, I cut the guava, I cut the cheese, and I'm about to start. It's gonna be very easy. Now you can go ahead and preheat your oven. I don't know if you can see over here, I have the sheets already prepped. So to put the pate, I put a sheet for meat and a sheet for cheese and guava. It may not fill up the sheet all the way, but I don't want to cook them in the same sheet. This is how these come out. You can get them in the freezer aisle at your local grocery store. They come out in this little packet. Now, when you buy it from the freezer, you can thaw it out. Let it stay out for a few hours. I bought these a couple days ago. I put them out earlier today so they can thaw out. You see? This is how it comes out in a sheet. What I do, I roll it up a little bit. You don't have to roll it up. I do. You remove the sheets around it. It's gonna be messy, but you can always clean your kitchen, and it's not that messy. It's gonna be very easy, you guys. Very, very easy. I'm gonna need a knife. I have a bigger knife. Okay, I can use this one, the one I was cutting the guava. We're gonna need a knife to slice it. The reason I'm taking this knife because it's got a soft edge. Et puis il n'est pas trop gros, so we can use that. Something with a soft edge like this is basically what you're gonna need. Now, you roll it out. You don't roll it too much. I don't know if you guys notice, I just roll it once or twice, and then you slice it with the knife. You make it. Now, of course, we're not making a lot of pate. Let me get another. I don't want to put it on top of the stove, you guys, because it's hot. It's hot. So we can sit this to the side, that one to the side, so we can do 2 pate at a time. I'm going to faire 3 petits. They're not going to be too small. Oh, I'm making a mess. They're not going to be too small. So I'm going to make each sheet. Each sheet going to give me 2 pate. They don't have to be perfect. Et pour qu'à faire le modèle ouvlé, it's nothing specific. Mettez fromage ou mettez Guava. Et puis, enveloppez. That's it. As simple as this. Fourchette là, ou fermez deux sous côté. S'ouvre son petit schéma pour faire et pour transférer on the parchment paper. You don't have to put parchment paper. If you want, you can. It's easier to come out and it's less messy. S'ouvre au cas couper plus petit tout. Dépendamment qui grosseur farine ou qu'on va vouloir et ou pas de grosseur ça ou ka couper qui pas bon problème parce que c'est jaune vle faire ou faire. Gen moun qui vle plus goyave, gen moun qui vle plus petit. So it's what you like, honey. Bon, montre moun jan bagay ça bon. Depuis m'aller dans store dans le restaurant quand yo me toujours mandé goyave avec fromage. Et puis imaginez pour que ça m'a faire une petite recette qui est bien facile. Make sure it stays close. Et puis pour nous fermer pate, nous pouvons mettre un petit de l'eau tout. Nous pouvons mettre un petit de l'eau si nous ne pas voulons. Je vais montrer mon bagage. Si nous ne pas voulons peser fourchette là, nous pouvons utiliser un petit de l'eau. Nous pouvons mettre point de doigt pour un petit de l'eau et puis nous passer sur le côté. La fermer tout. You guys don't necessarily have to press it with the fork. If you want some water, you can add a little bit of water. As you can see, je ne peux pas contrôler qui va le fromage, qui va le goyave. Mettez ça qui vient en bas même. Il y a qui plus goyave, il y a qui moins. C'est pas choral n'a fait. Donc montrez-nous. Nous devons peser là avec fourchette là. Nous changez de définir nos trucs de l'eau. Nous passons un petit de l'eau. Nous passons le petit de l'eau dans le point de ça. Et puis là, coller avec l'autre. Et puis nous pesons pour fermer. Et puis nous reinforce avec fourchette là tout. Mais nous ne sommes pas obligés de faire ça. Nous ne sommes pas obligés de faire ça pour nous. Donc pour Jean-Noël Timon, c'est pas un pile pâté n'a faire. On fait 2-3 pâtés. Nous allons faire pâté pour fête. We're making a little bit of cheese and pâté. Un petit de l'eau. Et puis, bingo. Si nous voulons, nous pouvons reinforcer avec ça. Et puis là, un petit schéma. It's gonna look pretty. Nous fait l'autre en triangle. Just because. We got 2 more. Can be four, farine. Can be four, hein? Can be four. Comme ça. Si nous faisons l'autre façon, bon, c'est sûr nous faisons l'autre façon, parce que nous-mêmes, dans la culture haïtienne, we make our own dough, and I make the doughs too. But this is an easy way pour nous-mêmes qu'à travail, qu'à l'école, qui a un peu d'activité, un peu de projet, nous n'avons pas de temps pour nous faire. Nous n'avons pas de temps pour nous passer combien heures de temps à faire farine. Nous devons faire pour compte nous. Mais qui pas grave, si nous n'avons pas de chance pour nous faire, nous voulons acheter dans le magasin, nous acheter tout fait. Nous style mettons un petit pâté chaud sous table à carne pour tout le monde nous manger comme snack, mari, nous, famille nous manger comme snack. You guys don't have to. Nous presque fini, oui. Regardez, nous presque fini. Bon, petit extra bagaille. Guava pour bien douce. Avec bon fromage. Passer petit de l'eau sur côté. Nous couper comme ça, comme ça, comme ça, comme ça. Ok. Et puis, that's it. Ça, c'est 6 pâtés guayavio. Nous allons retourner tout à l'heure pour nous faire viande. Parce que nous allons laver ça, ça te gagne sucre. Nous allons laver surface pour nous faire l'autre pâté. Ok. It's a mess. So, now we're going to make the ground beef. Remember, the box can make up to 12 pâtés. We have 6 here. This is the same box. I don't want to waste your time too much, so I want to make 6 of each so you guys can see. I'm going to make the rest later, but y'all know I'm not in the business of wasting your time. So therefore, we're going to make the 6 meat so you guys can see where the magic really happens. Well, y'all know it's not really magic, but you know what I mean. Pas besoin de fancy la donne, ok? C'est pas tellement fait pour famille, nous, pour tout le monde nous enjoy. Oh, regardez, côté couteau rentré dans la farine, monsieur. Oh. Okay, for this one, je vais faire un triangle, ok? Je vais faire le carré même genre avec l'autre là. So therefore, we're gonna put the meat like this. I don't know if you guys notice, I didn't make a lot of meat because dans pâté ça, on va mettre trop viande. Si vous voulez tout, on va mettre fromage. Moi-même, c'est comme ça, moi-même, mais le trop mouillé. Nous allons ça. Vous voyez comment on met et puis nous coller 2 points de ça ensemble. On passe un petit de l'eau. Comme ça. Ici. Et puis, that's it. Et puis, nous pesons de ce côté. Nous reinforce them with the fork. You guys don't have to make them that small. You can make them bigger. The reason I don't want to make them too big, avec ça, on mange seul. You eat one pâté. On va besoin de manger. On va besoin pour un paquet, pâté en goût, même l'autre prend 2. On va dire, ok, wow, mange un paquet de pâté, ma grossi. I want them snack size because that's all they are. They're not like dinner, they not for dinner. Pas son petit de l'eau. You va pour dîner, c'est un petit snack lié. But it's up to you. You can make them the size that you want. Si vous voulez faire gros, vous pouvez faire gros. But I don't want mine too big. Et puis, là, il y a un petit monde tout. Si mon yon manger là-dedans, on va le faire trop gros parce que vraiment, il va manger le vrai. Il va manger le vrai. Le trop gros, il gaspille, il mange sous côté, il quitte en dedans. So, on va le faire. Faire trop gros. Nous allons mettre beurre. Si nous ne pas obligé de mettre viande moulu seulement, non. Moi-même, je suis fanatique à l'ensor. Si je ne pas faire avec l'ensor, je vais faire avec morue. Mais si vous voulez, vous devez faire morue, vous devez faire l'ensor, vous devez faire le jonglé. Ok? Vous devez faire le carré tout. However you want to make it. Mais puisque je fais deux qualités, je fais deux designs différents. Parce que moi, je voulais pour si ti moun yo apprend, pour yo ka connaître si c'est Guava apprend, ou du moins si c'est viande. Ok? Nous allons renforcer avec fourchette là. Et puis voilà. Voilà, this is what it looks like before it goes under the oven. My oven is done prepping. And then you just put it under the oven. Now, before you put it under the oven, we're gonna put some butter over it. So after I'm done making all of it, dès nous pas vle prendre trop de temps. Après l'en fini tout, m'a montrer nous. Il faut mettre beurre facile. But pour moun qui pas fin tellement fort dans cuisine yo, qui t'a aimé ouais comment mettre beurre, je vais montrer nous comment mettre beurre et puis n'a mettre dans bas four, n'a prétendre li cuit, OK? À tout à l'heure. Alright everyone, now that we're done making the pastry, your melted butter, you just take a brush and you just brush some butter over it. If your butter is not enough, you can always make more. Just so you can get the pretty color that you want it to have. My butter was already melted. We're gonna see. Remember, you don't have to separate them. It looks like we're gonna need more butter. Our oven is already done, preheating. It doesn't take long. It should take about 10 to 15 minutes to cook, maybe 20 minutes, if that. It looks like I'm scrubbing this, but really I'm not really scrubbing it. If we don't have to make more butter, we don't need to, but I might have to make a little bit more. Actually, no. Some of these have too much butter. We don't want it bathing in butter. And then we're gonna put it under the oven, make sure it's well coated. Not over exaggerating, but enough for it to have a nice, beautiful color. It looks like we made the right amount. I'm not trying to be stingy, but if I don't have to make more, why? And then we put it under the oven for, since we have two trays, we're gonna put one on top and one on the bottom. We can always switch them in a few minutes, and then we'll see how it comes out. I'll let you know when it comes out, y'all. All right, guys, I think they're done. because I'm looking at the light. Seems like they're done. We're gonna take them out. I want to take them out in front of you guys so you guys can see what they look like. Okay. This is what they look like. Okay. Let's see. Which ones were they again? I think I should let them couler encore. I don't want them to get burned. Look at these. This is what they look like. Let's see. Let's get a tongue. Sorry. All right, let's see. This is, which ones were these again? These were the meat ones. Yeah. You see the bottom? Golden brown. The front, very flaky. We're gonna let them cool down and then I'm gonna show you guys the final product in a few. I'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, this is the final product. I'll have my glass of wine so I can try it with you guys. Now we're gonna try it together. This is the guava one, and this is the meat. Yeah, this is guava. The square ones are the guava, the triangles are the ground beef. Now we're gonna try the guava first, since the ground beef is my favorite. Let's try this. I haven't tasted the guava. We're gonna have another bite so we can taste the guava and the cheese. The sweet and the cheese is perfect. Not bad. If you guys notice, they are not oily. And I purposely didn't put a lot of butter because I don't like when you touch it, you can feel the grease. Too much oil or grease is not good for you. You already know that. Now, if you want to put more, butter over it, you can. But I didn't want a lot of butter because I'm making this for my family. Now let's try the meat, my favorite. Perfect. Perfectly seasoned. It's great. I'm very happy with the way this came out. I'm very happy with the turnout, you guys. This is something you can do at home if you don't have a bakery available in your area. You can always make this at home for your family, especially if your family love pate and you don't have it around. For the people that live in Miami, I know you guys have a lot of those bakeries, but where I live, we don't have that option. So it's either when you go to Miami, you get you some pate, or you make it by yourself. And today I showed you guys the easy way to make it without making all the dough, without all the work. And it didn't take a long time to make at all. It was in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. Now you can keep checking it, turn on your oven light. You can see the progress as it's coming along. But you guys, thank you so much for watching. And I promise it was gonna be quick. By the time I edit it, it's gonna be pretty short because it's a short video. There's nothing to it. I showed you guys how to prep the meal. Well, I didn't show how to prep the meat, but however you wanna make your fast. It's basically a fast. Some people put mori, some put how do you call this, also some people put ground beef, gen qui mette végétable seulement. It's up to you. Whatever you want in your pate, that's what you put in your pate. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on your notification box, and share this video with your family and friends. And I really love all the love that I have. Put a comment down below, give me your advice, let me know what you do differently than I do. This is my first time trying this, the guava, my very first time trying it, and I like it. I'm not such a big fan of guava and cheese pate, but once in a while when I go to the Hispanic store, I usually get it. But it was great doing it. It was a great experience, even finding the guava or the right cheese. Thank you so much for being part of this channel. I will see you next time, and please share again with your friends. I love you. Let me go eat me some pate.